Hi guys, Miss Turner here this morning, and today we're going to talk about an English explorer named Christopher Newport. He safely brought the first colonists to Jamestown, but he did a lot more than just bringing those people to Jamestown. He was an explorer, and if you look right here in this purple box, it says that an explorer is a person who travels to a new place and tries to learn more about it. So they came to America or to Virginia to learn more about the land. Now let's look over here. Saving Jamestown. Newport knew the English settlers needed help from the Powhatans, so he tried to keep peace between the two groups. It wasn't always easy. There were hard times for the settlers, and lots of men died during the terrible winter, and they had very little food. Now, during a bitter cold winter, the settlers tried to steal food from the Indians who barely had enough for themselves. Do you think that the Indians liked that? I don't think so. I think they wound up doing what? Fighting with each other, yes. Newport made a very big contribution to Jamestown. He returned to England to bring more supplies and settlers back to the Jamestown settlement. Thanks to him, Jamestown was saved. Now, a contribution is the act of giving or doing something. So what did he give or do? That's right, he went back to England to get more people and more supplies. That was Christopher Newport's contribution. Now, this is a review. We'll look over this, and then we'll do our contribution sheet. So this is a famous map of Virginia that was made by an explorer named John Smith. So this is Virginia when they first came here. And this is a map of Virginia today. I think it's a lot different. What do you think? Now, the Powhatan Indians, they didn't have cars, buses, or bikes. They traveled by boat or by walking, by foot. How do you think we get around now? Do we have to walk everywhere or travel by boat? No, we have lots of cars and bicycles and trains and buses and things like that, airplanes even, to help us travel. Now, this is what the Virginia Indians, the Powhatans, houses look like. They made them from branches and bark of trees. But when the English came, they built houses out of logs and mud. So they would dry the mud to make their houses. What do we make our houses out of today? Lots of different things. We use brick, we use stone, we use metal, we use wood, all kinds of things to build our houses today. They look a lot different, don't they? All right, so we're going to review. Jamestown is the settlement that they started when they came to Virginia. They named it after King James. An explorer is someone who comes to find new land. Powhatan was the chief of the Indian tribes here. And Pocahontas was his daughter. Remember, Pocahontas wanted to help the settlers. Christopher Newport was an English settler who brought supplies and more people to the settlement. And that was his contribution. That is what he did to help the people of Jamestown. Excuse me. Now we're going to talk about the word contribution. So I want you to write that word in the boxes. Put one letter in each box. So you would put CONTRIBUTION. Then you're going to write the definition. Remember, you can find the definition on this page in your workbook, on your study guide in your workbook. So you're going to write the definition here. Then you're going to draw a picture. I would draw a picture of someone giving somebody else something so that I can remember that contribution is when you give somebody something or when you do something to help them. Then I would draw a picture of an example or write words about an example like, a good example of a contribution is giving somebody food when they need it, or helping somebody cook dinner. You're making a contribution to their dinner. Then draw or write the opposite. Well, what would be the opposite of a contribution? That's when you take something away. So I would draw a picture of taking something away to help me remember. Then you can use the pages in your workbook, this page with the keywords and this page with the study guide, to help you study for your quiz tomorrow. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.